Hi Scrubs! I hope you're well. So this video is requested by Jyllian Grace. In this video I'm going to be showing you 10 things I would love to see added into Star Stable. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. So this one might surprise some of you, but I would like to be able to report things in game rather than having to go through support. So I think for certain things, if you get an abusive message or an abusive chat message, you should be able to just click a report button in order to do that. So another update I would love to see is weather in the game. I'm a massive fan of Skyrim and I absolutely love the weather system that they have in Skyrim, and it's something that I'd love to see in the game because as much as it's nice it being all sunny and everything, I do like when it rains and when it's thundery, so that is something I'd like to have. I would love if we could design our own courses in Star Stable to allow our club members to compete in those courses, or maybe just even friends, but it's something I would love to see as part of club events. That's why I would love if we could go to the likes of the riding hall and set up our own course to allow our friends or club to take part in. Horse markings is a big one because I would love to be able to add different markings to my horses to sort of give them a little bit more personality. I think this would be a really great feature, especially if we could go to where the mane and tail area is and add those markings. I think that would be really great. I would love if we could do dressage, whether it would just be dressage moves or just dressage races. That is something I would love to see in the game. So this is probably more useful to people who record or just like to play on their own, but the ability to hide other players and the ability to turn off locations, because I know as you're moving through the game you get told exactly where you are all the time, and after a while I think that can be kind of annoying, especially if you're trying to do certain kinds of recordings where you don't want any text on the screen, so that is something that I'd like. And in terms of hiding all players, sometimes if you're doing quests or maybe you're recording a video, it can be quite difficult if people are in the way, so I think that would be really useful if you could just hide players temporarily. So club activity, this kind of relates to a couple of different things. I'd like to be able to tell how active people are in the club, so how frequently they're online, because presently we're just told green means that they're online and grey means that they're not online at all. I'd like if we had something in between, so say for example if they haven't been on in a while, it's maybe orange. If they have been on recently, maybe in the last week, it's yellow. Something like that to just sort of indicates how active those members are. The other thing is I'd love to be able to message all members, but just to give that ability to, say, the club creator or the club leaders, because if you're organising events, it can be quite difficult if you have to message 50 individual people. So I think to make it easier for the whole club to communicate, I think it would be great if we could have that ability while limiting it to the leaders and the creator to prevent spam messages. So that's something I'd like to see, as well as event reminders similar to how we get championships. So if there's an event your club has organised, you'll be told how soon it is until that event starts. So camera control, especially for people that record a lot or like to do music videos, I think it would be really great if we could fix the camera or maybe just put it to different angles, so maybe above, to the side, to the front, things like that. That's something I would love to see in a future update. So the ability to customize accessory colours, I would love if we could actually change the colour of certain items in the game, because I think it would be really great if you have an outfit that you can't really find anything to exactly match to, that you could basically change the colour of the actual item slightly. I would love to see this, especially in hair colours and things like that too, so that's something I would like to see. So the ability to level up horses faster. So a lot of us train horses and some of us don't bother because it's too much effort, but I think it would be really great if the higher your player level is, then the faster your horse actually levels up. I think this would be a really great feature because it would also sort of make it more desirable to be a higher level and to work to get that faster, because say for example you're level 20, maybe you get more XP from races than say a level 10. I would only apply it to leveling up horses, not to actual player levels or anything like that. It would just specifically be for training horses that increase would happen. So that's something I would like. Anyway, Scrubs, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you to Jyllian Grace for requesting it. I hope you had a lovely day, Scrubs. Bye bye!